Hello and welcome to another episode of Two Guys, Two Beers podcast. I'm your host today, Phantom, and with my co-host today,
Max Q.
How are you doing today, Max?
I'm doing pretty good. I can't complain. I mean, it was a little bit really cold this morning, actually.
I don't know what time you be waking up, because it was alright when I woke up.
I woke up pretty early, about 4 a.m.
Oh, wow. Well, by the time I woke up at 8, it was decent. It wasn't the warmest, but it wasn't freezing cold.
Well, that's good at least.
Oh, did you go on a hike today? Or walk?
No hikes, no walks. I kind of just relaxed today.
So why your fat ass got up at 4 o'clock?
I don't know, it's just when my body woke up.
Oh. Well, so, sound like another productive day in the life of Max Q.
Yeah, you always know it. How about you? How was your day?
Can't complain. Work was work. Was halfway asleep before this podcast, and then got a phone call, and then hey, now we all here.
Well, that's good. At least you're awake.
Yeah. Well, we have some good news if you in UK.
Yeah, that we do. Pfizer, the company that's claiming that it's 95% effective, has been approved. The very first country so far, the United Kingdom.
Had luck with that, United Kingdom. The Prime Minister said it's not guaranteed that this will work, but we would try it out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see exactly how it goes, to be completely honest.
I mean, especially if they're going to be the first test dummies, tell you the truth.
Yeah. I mean, they do have it worse than Europe for the most part, I believe, than anywhere else.
Yeah,
So that'd be a good place to try it.
I mean, they have it bad, but it's not like, I don't know. This would be a good real test because other than China, I mean, this was the only country other than America that's like would be like accepting of trying it first.
Yeah.
So hey, UK, you let us know how this works, and then 95%.
Yeah, I don't know. That still sounds too good to be true.
Well, we're gonna find out because, like they said, I think they said they want to start by January 1st. The first testing.
The first round of vaccines.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, that's good. I mean, we need to start doing that here.
Well, that's why I think everybody was just waiting for that first country to finally just like approved, and then from there, see where it goes from there.
Oh, I'm sure the U.S. will approve it here soon, unless the FDA holds it up for some reason.
I mean, I feel like the FDA gonna wait, like after, because we got like 3 other companies that are doing it too, the same test and everything, like the same score and everything. But I feel like the FDA is gonna wait till pretty much see what happened in UK, because if their people get sicker, then they're gonna not approve it.
Yeah, well, that's true. I mean, well, what you mean, like reverse the approval?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think people are going to get sicker. I'm just not sure how active it is going to be against protecting people from the coronavirus.
Me either. Especially people who already have it.
Yeah. I mean, they already said if you have it, it would just like lessen the symptoms. It's not just like they give you a shot and it just magically goes away.
I mean, I really don't hear that many people have. I mean, other than people who like have like on their deathbed, I really don't hear that many people have bad symptoms already.
Yeah, I mean, it just varies on your body and how it reacts to stuff, like your immune system and whatnot. I mean, if you got a really low immune system, it's going to attack you harder than if you do have a good immune system.
Time for everybody to start by taking their vitamin C's and multiple vitamins.
Yeah. I'm not even sure that would help. This is like, what, in the beginning, didn't they tell you, like, you should take aspirin and Tylenol or something like that?
No. I heard that person say you should drink a little bleach.
Yeah, his joke on that.
No, I think it was serious.
I mean, people are dumb enough. Let's be real here.
Yeah, I mean,
like the Tide Pod challenge. Like, are you kidding me?
I mean,
snorting a condom.
I mean, I still don't understand half these little kid challenges.
You got me.
I mean, as a kid, I was nowhere close to being as dumb as these kids nowadays.
I mean, I did a lot of stupid shit, but nothing to that extent. I mean, we weren't like, yeah, let's chug a bottle of bleach, or like, yeah, let's eat laundry detergent.
I mean, that was the dumbest one, like the Tide Pod challenge.
I mean,
or the people who try to drink water with a fucking toilet paper, the toilet paper thing.
What?
You never seen like you know how like after you roll out the end of the toilet paper, it's that little brown thing.
Yeah.
People were trying to use that as straws.
Okay then.
And they were like, I almost drowned. I'm like, bro, do you see how big that is? And you really think you could what?
Yeah, I'd never heard of that one, but it doesn't surprise me.
Or the cinnamon challenge.
What was that?
You take a teaspoon, like a tablespoon of cinnamon, and just swallow it whole.
Huh. I didn't know that either.
Yeah, I used to pay attention to these challenges because I used to thought it was funny when people were failing them. And I'll start thinking like, how dumb do people really think we are?
Probably pretty dumb.
Especially for like people just to be like, yeah, we gonna make a video of this.
True. That's very true. Because you think about how many people really have done it. Like there was like that one backbreaker challenge or some shit like that.
I never heard that.
I don't remember exactly what it was, but like I want to say like you're supposed to trip somebody.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like I would fight somebody.
Well, yeah. Well, it was like bad enough that like you could get injured. Like there was a couple of kids that went to the hospital because of it.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look it up sometime and try and show you.
I remember people going to the hospital for the what challenge was it? I forgot. That the challenge of like the Kiki Do You Love Me challenge.
Oh, is that the one where they like hopped out of the cars and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like some people was like, people don't understand like, yeah, you hopped out of the car but you was the passenger. Some people didn't understand that they hop out the car and they were trying to be the driver. And then when they try to get back in their car, they press the gas by accident and crash.
Yeah, ghost riding the whip isn't that easy.
I mean, it is if you push your car in neutral before you get out your car.
Oh, you mean people are like dumb enough to leave it in gear?
Yeah.
Well, I guess that really shouldn't surprise me. I mean, today's generations aren't the greatest. Or I guess I should say the younger generations aren't the greatest.
No, you said it right. Today's generation is not the greatest. Because I feel like a lot of people are stupider, especially with the whole social media thing where somebody rather get famous for doing something stupid than getting famous for actually doing some hard work.
Yep. I mean, it's crazy. It really is. Just the stuff that goes on and the stuff that people actually would rather watch rather than trying to actually do something and help out.
Like, it's no way in hell back in the day that OnlyFans would be successful. Because people would just like, hey, instead of trying to watch the girls get naked, hey, why don't we just try to have sex with the girls? So go to so many websites that's for free and people rather pay for porn.
Yeah, I mean, with all the stuff that goes on today, I mean, some of them, I probably can't blame them. I mean, it's probably safer than sorry to pay for OnlyFans than be accused of rape whenever you didn't rape somebody or, you know.
It's a lot easier for me to get pussy now than before because now you have Tinder, Facebook.
And you got coronavirus.
I mean,
so people be lonely. Coronaviruslonely.com.
I mean, in Georgia, it was never really close.
No, I guess that's true. Like, did you ever see there was one video where a guy was flying his drone and he had seen a girl dancing on the rooftop, so he used his drone to deliver her a note and they like video chatted to eat. It was, I want to say it was in New York City.
Yeah, I seen. Well, I didn't know. I seen like somebody did that. Like they was passing notes to each other through their drones.
Yeah, it was like that's how this guy ended up getting a girlfriend, was watching her dance like a creeper on the rooftop.
That's be pretty. What? I don't know how you would tell somebody like, yeah, I was spying on this girl, and then next thing you know, I gave her a note, and then we started dating.
Right? That's what I'm saying. I don't know. That's just, to me, that'd be weird. If I was a girl, I would be like, oh, how long have you been watching me?
I mean, but to a certain extent, well, if you never Like he just seen you by because he was just flying his drone to like look at different stuff.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what happened, but I'm just saying, like, if I was there, I would have been like, oh, that could be really creepy.
Well, depending on how she was dancing. Because I just look at half the girls when they do, like, they TikTok and those stupid videos. Or, like, them twerking in the air, like, doing stupid stuff. I'll just be like, fools.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of... some of the dance moves that come up on TikTok are getting unreal. Well, I mean, hey, I guess at least they're making money.
I mean, sure, that's the purpose of the game, just to make money.
Yeah, true that. But apparently, EasyJet, an airline, is not wanting you to put your baggage in the, what would it be, the upper storage compartments?
Yeah.
All because they want to charge you for it. Either you have to have a expensive plane ticket, basically first class, or one of the ones that have extended leg room, to use the storage bins, and if you want to use them outside of that, you have to pay for it.
Pay $8. Well, $7.99 plus tax.
Yeah.
Which I think is ridiculous because I think Europe is just weird because a lot of the airplanes, like a couple of airplanes already charge people some money for it. But if they was losing money, to me, the smartest thing to do, how we was talking about it, just go up on prices on the flights. Just a little bit, nobody would notice. Because if you say, hey, for me to bring my extra bag, I have to pay $8, then what happened to the people who's not going to bring an extra bag now? Or what happened to the people who just go to a different airline? Because it's like, why do I need to pay $8?
Yeah, I feel like they're going to have some fallback on this, to be completely honest.
And the funny part is the first year they ever had a loss. Like, yeah, $1.7 billion loss is huge. But what do you expect?
I mean, there's not really much you can expect because of everything being shut down. Plus that, I mean, you got to take into account not even just coronavirus, but Boeing having that huge issue with their big jets where they had to ground all of them.
What happened?
I'm trying to remember. There was something like majorly wrong with them, but like they had to take out an entire, like one of their numbers. It was like it was like 737 or something like that. But one of those planes, they had to take every single one of them out of commission to fix them.
Oh, never heard of that.
Yeah, it was a big ordeal because I mean, like literally everybody who had one had to give it up, and all the ones that they were manufacturing, they had to stop. But like there was a huge area where they had just like stored them all until they could get them all fixed. So I mean, all the companies were taking loss from not being able to use those jets too. So, say for instance, if they had a big fleet of whatever the ones that those were from Boeing, they could have taken a huge hit from that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm just looking up the thing.
What thing?
The 737s.
I mean, I don't think it's a 737, but one of Boeing's planes is definitely one that, like I said, had an issue where they had to ground them all. But I mean, they grounded them all over the world. And like I said, they brought them all back so that way they could be fixed. I'm trying to remember exactly what it was, but I want to say
787s.
787s.
But they just like the private jets, pretty much.
No, they weren't private jets. These were like commercial ones. The actual airlines used.
I mean, the way I was reading it looked like the yachts of airplanes.
I mean, they pretty much are. I mean, they're like the biggest of the biggest that you can get. So, I mean, I want to say they're even like 2 rows or 2 stories of seating, if I remember right. Like, there were some really big airplanes. But, yeah, I don't know. For me, I would not pay to store my stuff. But for me, anyways, you know, I'm tall, so I would have already had that option because I always make sure that I get a seat with extra leg room.
I remember the one time I took an airplane thanks to you, and the seat behind me was extra leg room. And instead of that, you picked the seat in front of the room with extra leg room. So I just logged in and changed it myself.
Hey, I asked if you wanted an upgraded seat, and you told me no.
I didn't think the plane was going to be